Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tristan. So, a bunch of you guys enjoyed last episode and a bunch of you guys didn't. I tried to get the most real and raw footage for you guys because, I don't want to fake my videos, if I'm being honest. I really don't want to fake my videos and say, oh wow, I found a dead body out there in a suitcase and, put a ton of plastic body parts in a plastic bag, but that's not what I want to do. What I really want to do is capture real, raw moments, and that's what we did in the first episode. And I guess some of you guys didn't like that, which I can't understand because a lot of the videos that you have seen are crazy, but this video is going to be one of the creepiest, so I suggest you subscribe and comment your favorite part because we're going to be getting into the top 3 conspiracies that are talked about for the Randonautica series. There are many other conspiracies, but I'm gonna keep it to these 3 in this video. If you wanna see a part 2, definitely hit that like button and yeah, let's just jump right into it because this stuff is pretty creepy, honestly. Alright, conspiracy number 1, sex trafficking. Apparently there was an article, this one's hard to talk about, where 3 girls did the Randonautica app and it took them to a private location, a very secluded and private location, which is why I kept mentioning that each location that we were brought to was very, secluded and private. So it would honestly make sense that this conspiracy about sex trafficking can be true. I've heard a lot of different stories about this and I've seen a lot of creepy people that people come up on, honestly. I don't really know where they were, but they were met by this guy and apparently all 3 of them were kidnapped. Some people could be like, oh, it's just a coincidence. People get kidnapped all the time. With this Randonautica app, guys, taking you to a really discreet and private location isn't a coincidence. I don't believe that can be a coincidence. But 3 girls were kidnapped and there were other kidnappings also in the process of this Randonautica journey. And come to think of it, it makes sense. Private locations, in the woods, secluded, small locations. It's perfect for a sex trafficker or, I don't know, pedophile or someone else to be in that area. The fact that people could have tracking on this app and there could be somebody behind this app makes a lot of sense. So they were kidnapped by a man and their whereabouts are still unknown. I'm still looking into this case, so if you guys have any new information, please make sure to comment down below. The fact that somebody could be behind an app watching every move you make is possible. Think back to, 2014, 2013, when that Talking Tom app was around. Remember, guys, you guys remember Talking Tom? If you look in the eyes of the Talking Tom cat, you can see 2 people looking out at you on the screen.
So someone was behind the eyes watching you at all times, even if you're off the app and your phone's off.
The kids are really sending us messages almost daily about Talking Angela.
Well, that's an app your kids are talking about. Looks like a cute little cat, but apparently they say it's hiding a big bad secret.
Which is so fucking creepy. There are countless apps that people actually watch you through because they're smart enough to look through your camera. The fact that that could be a possibility is very true. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, this is just another Pokemon Go. It's not illogical to have somebody looking through the app or hearing you through the app or meeting you at that place or seeing your GPS. Obviously this is all just a conspiracy, but yeah, sex trafficking and pedophilia and all that kind of stuff is definitely a possibility, sadly. And I just want to give a disclaimer, if you guys do choose to go randonauting, definitely take a friend. Probably not a weapon, because that's probably not the safest idea. Because if you pull up to a cop and you have a freaking knife, then you'd probably go to jail. But conspiracy number 2. So conspiracy number 2 is actually pretty interesting. Randonautica actually sends you to locations of crimes that are current or unfinished crimes that haven't been committed, or even in the past, honestly. There's several videos of evidence where people pull up on crime scenes and people pull up on terrible things. Just like the dead body in the suitcase, that was a crime scene. I do not think that was a coincidence. Again, when you look at the app and you look at the coordinates, you go on your maps, there was a actual image that they showed where the coordinate was directly on the black suitcase by the water, not by the road, not by the sand, not by a bathroom, but right directly on the suitcase. There have also been crazy reportings of, I think, blood splatters on trees and knives and just other crime weapons, and the fact that there's been past crime weapons like rusty old knives and, you know, I think somebody found even like a small tiny like revolver, like a rusty old revolver. Like this app kind of like digs into the database of crimes around your area, or just like certain weird things that happen around your area. As Randonaut mentions, I mean, it's a blind spot. It's a location that you normally wouldn't go because you have no desire to be there. So why would we have any desire to go to a crime scene? And I know I'm kind of whipping through these kind of fast, but honestly guys, there's really nothing more to it. I mean, these conspiracies, I mean, for one, I'm a big believer of certain conspiracies, and all of these kind of scream my name with this app. As I said before, I get really uncomfortable with this type of stuff. I wasn't uncomfortable with Pokemon Go because I knew it was just a game, but I feel like an app that actually takes you to a random point instead of takes you to a random point to help you find like a little creature is different. It takes you to a random point to sit there secluded by yourself or with friends and take in your manifestation. Which leads me into my next conspiracy, conspiracy number 3. Conspiracy number 3, you create your own reality on the fly. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy. I'm a big like spiritual believer as well, and I believe in God. I believe in, you know, spirits to a sense and angels. I don't really believe in the term ghosts. I mean, this is the one I've seen hundreds and hundreds of TikToks and YouTube videos all surrounding this type of conspiracy. I mean, obviously our video didn't do a very good job of depicting that, and I apologize that for you guys. We're gonna try to, you know, really dig into the manifestation thing in the next episode, so definitely stay tuned for that. But all these people that manifest, you know, either a color, you know, an animal, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because obviously those things are very common. You know, you pull up to a place and you could just say, oh wow, saw the color blue, or oh wow, saw an animal, but that's kind of common and honestly not relatable. But the people that actually say that they want to see something spiritual, or they want to be reminded of, you know, their dead son, or they wanted to wish their, you know, wife a happy birthday or something, each one of those things has signs when those people pull up. And there was actually one case, I'm gonna try to find it, where somebody went and looked for a relative by the name of blank, I forgot the name, but they actually pulled up to a sign that literally had their name on the sign when we got there, when they got to the Randonaut location. I really believe that there's something, I think that this conspiracy for me is the most believable and the hardest to kind of shake. Even though it sounds crazy, I honestly do think that there's something in this world that is really making conspiracies like this exist, and the reason for people's thoughts around this kind of stuff. Yeah, again, all these conspiracies seem so connected, and honestly more of a death wish than anything else. Haley, don't be doing that to me. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for watching this series, and I really do appreciate every single view, every single subscriber, every single like. I've been doing YouTube for a long time now, so it really does make my heart really warm, and just excited for you guys to experience the rest of this series with me. I couldn't thank you guys enough. Talk to these conspiracies with your friends, share them this video, and subscribe. Just let me know what you guys encounter. Let me know everything. I love all the comments in the past videos, so thank you guys so much for that. Stay happy, stay nice, stay randonauting, and let me know what your most scary experience or like happy experience is, because I told you guys in my other episode, we want to crack the Randonaut code. All right, thank you guys. It's been Tristan. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.